And today I'm going to show you how to set up your mandala template. So here's how you can get started. Go to File, New, and it's just one way to do it. But we're going to make a 10-inch by 10-inch, make sure this says inches, 300 ppi, RGB color, transparent background design. And when that comes up, where is it? Here it is. Should be perfectly square. That's important. Next thing you're going to want to do is activate your rulers. So how do you do that? Where are they? If you go to View, make sure that Extras is turned on. I'm going to explain that in just a minute. And your rulers are also turned on. And of course, you're going to want to make sure you see your layers. Okay, so here's how this works. I don't know how well you can see this, but if you look up where my mouse is located right now, and you see that little white line there, so currently it's at 0, now it's at 1, 2, etc., etc. And then over on the right here, same deal. So 1, 0, you get the idea. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to create something called a guide. What is a guide? It is an invisible line that you can see, but then make go away. You can move it around. You can delete it. You can do all kinds of things with it, but it will not print. It will never show up in your final image. So to do that, to get this guide, you mouse down and you drag. And there it is. Now, currently I have my guide set to blue. So if I wanted to change that, you can go to Preferences, and you can change this over here where it says Guides, Grids, and Slices. And you can change the color of your guides to whatever color you want to. So if you had a very blue image and you can't see your guides, you can change it to whatever color you need to. I'm going to keep mine blue for now. Okay. So if you have your guides and you're using the Move tool, you can reposition them. So you can see that I've got this double arrow when I hover over, and I can move the guide back and forth. So I'm going to move this guide over here so it's at the 9-inch mark, and I have another guide at the 1-inch mark, and I'm going to mouse down and drag, and I'm going to bring a guide all the way down to the 9-inch mark down here and make sure that's in the right place. So again, I don't think that's quite lined up, so I'll bring that up just a little bit. There we go. And then bring another one down and bring that down to the 1-inch mark right there. Okay, so I can see 1 inch, right, 9-inch, 1 inch, 9-inch. Okay, I'm happy. So now I'm ready to go ahead and make my mandala design. So I'm going to come over here to the lovely elliptical marquee tool, which is underneath the rectangular marquee tool. Come over to my 1-inch by 1-inch guide. Make sure that's lined up. Hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to drag. You can see I get a perfect circle, and I'm going to pay attention to where, when I see that that is touching all 4 guides, I'll let go, and then I'm going to go to Edit. And by the way, make sure that you have Layer 1 activated when you do this. Go to Edit, Stroke, and I'm going to make the color black. I'm going to make it a width of 3, and I'm going to say the locations inside, and say OK. And if I hit Command D or Select, Deselect, whichever works best for you, you can see now I have a circle that is exactly located inside my square. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, with the line tool, a line that it's going to come down, and this is exactly 10 inches by 10 inches. So again, if you look up here, you can see there's a little white line there. So I'm going to line it up with a white line. I don't even have to be on the artboard when I do this. And to draw a perfectly straight line, you hold down the Shift key, you're going to drag down. And it's okay if that line goes outside the artboard. In fact, that's desirable. I'm going to do the same thing over here. There's my 5-inch mark. And I'm going to hold down my Shift key, and I'm going to draw it across. And then I'm going to come over here to this area of the guides where the 2 guides line up. So I'm going to come to the 9-inch mark and again the 1-inch mark. But the guides are going to help me with that as well. And I'm going to draw through. And then finally, the last one I'm going to do is over here at the 1-inch and the 1-inch, draw through. And you can see it divides it equally. And then I'm going to go to Layer, Merge Visible. And if I did that correctly, it's hard to see, but if I zoom in, oops, and oh wow, I really messed up on that one right there. Look at that. What's supposed to happen is all your lines are supposed to cut through like that. So if I should have checked on that before merging everything. If I step backwards, I might have to redo that one again. So Command minus and come to the 1-inch by 1-inch, and oh, that's much better. Okay, there we go. Oh, what happened to it? It was there and it disappeared. Edit, undo line tool. Rats. All right, I'll try it one more time. So drag it through and somehow I'm losing it every single time. Command minus, I think I'm letting go too soon, and that's why it's doing that. So let me just do that one more time. So when you do this, there we go. And that looks a lot better, much better. So again, layer, merge visible, and I'm happy with what I have. So I'll show you what to do with this in the next video, but that's how you make your template.